Let me share my screen again. So I am recording the session. Okay. So okay. First thing, um, so today we'll start core Java. Okay, core Java. So what is core Java? What is core Java? Any idea what is core Java? Or what is Java mainly? What is Java? Because this is the portion where we will be emphasize core Java. If you know core Java, then everything will be easy. Okay, so Java, Java is a high level programming language and a platform. ठीक है? Java is a programming language and a platform. So Java has some properties. Okay, it's a programming language, has some property. Okay, so Java is basically high level. First of all, high level. Number two, it's a robust. Number three is object oriented. Okay, number four is secure. So what are the properties of Java? It's high level. What is high level? I'll discuss. It's robust, it's object oriented and secure. Okay? So please note down these 4 points. The first point is high level. High level. Why Java is called high level programming language? Now see, do you know what is computer? Computer is an electronic device, right? It's basically CPU. What is CPU? It's microprocessor. Vanilla, you are from instrumentation background, electronics and instrumentation background, so microprocessor, microcontroller, you know, right? Okay. So this is actually the computer, microprocessor and microcontroller. So how did you use microprocessor and microcontroller? Using some, you have to, you got this particular chip, this kind of chip, and here you have to put some some threshold voltage, right? Threshold voltage. Voltage. So it could be 5 volt. Let's say 5 volt supply हम लोगों ने दिए है इस पर्टिकुलर चिप में. Okay, now there are many inputs, right? So how and those inputs were what? 0 1 1 0, something like that, right? So what is this 0 1 1 0 and all? What is that? So voltage, binary, obviously binary, but what is binary? Because This is a electronics device, right? Electronics device only understands current. Correct. Machine language. But what is that machine language? Go deeper. What is that machine language? Because this is electronics device. Electronic device doesn't understand anything apart from current and voltage. Right? So any voltage level coming here, if it is greater than 5 volt, will be considered as 1. And if it is less than 5 volt, will be considered as 0. Why 5 volt? Because 5 volt we have used as threshold voltage, right? Supply. We used to give the supply, right? Otherwise the CPU or microprocessor did not work. We have to give some power supply to that. So that is actually threshold voltage. Okay, and any voltage level more than 5 volt will be considered as 1. Any signal is coming more than 5 volt will be considered as 1, and any signal coming less than 5 volt will be considered as 0. That is what actually these binary numbers, okay, 0 1 1 0 whatever, and all the information, all the signals, all the commands consist of this 1 0 0 1 1 0, and all these things are consist of this binary logic, because computer doesn't understand apart from these voltage levels or 1001. Understood? Now suppose think about the OS, like I have Mac OS, right? You have, maybe you are using some Windows, maybe in your phone it's Android. Those are huge, right? Those are huge. I mean, minimum OS size is maybe 20 GB. So think about the 20 GB programming you are writing in 1001 language. Is that possible? Is that possible? All the commands you are writing in 1001 with lakhs of 110 and 01 numbers. It's not possible, right? So we have to I mean, what is our language? Our language is like my language is I speak Bengali and English. You may be speaking some Hindi and English, right? Or Marathi or English, something like that, right? So English is worldwide common language. Okay, English is worldwide a common language. So technically, if you see all the technical books, right? If your science books, if you think about your science books and engineering books, everything was written in English. Why English? Because English is widely used throughout the world. I am not saying that English is the only language which is used throughout the world, because Japanese do not understand English. They read their books in Japanese. Okay, so but when they are communicating with other people in the world, they used to communicate in English, not in Japanese. So English is worldwide accepted language. So we need some worldwide accepted language for computer also. Okay, so what is that worldwide accepted language? It's English like language. Okay, English like language. Okay. Our programs, like starting from C, then C++, C sharp, Java, all of these are written in English like language. Okay, English like language. So why it is English like language? Because it should be understandable by human. It should not be only for machine. So there is a gap, right? Human understands English, okay, English, and machine understands only binaries 1001, this kind of language, this machine level language. So English like language, we are inputting, we are giving inputs to the computer in English like language, and and the machine works on this 1001 machine level language, or voltage level, high voltage and low voltage level, right? So there must be some person sitting over here who is converting this English like language to this machine like language, machine level language. This is called compiler and interpreter. Okay, I'll come to that Java architecture portion later. But we are giving input to the computer in English like language, and getting or the machine is working on this machine level language. Okay, so this English like language is called high level language. Okay, and this is called machine level language. Okay, machine level language. And in between this high level language and machine level language, there is another thing, another type of language is there. Did you programmed any microprocessor in your engineering days? So this kind of commands we used to use, right? MOV, CPY. So 3-digit commands. Do you remember these things? So this is a memory position B1, B2. So this kind of this is high level language, this is low level language, and this is called a mid level language. Okay, mid level language. Okay, so now what we are doing, we are writing we will be writing our programs or instructions in English like language. When we are using Java, we will use the syntax in English, plain English. Okay, so that is why Java is high level language. Java is high level language. Understood why it is high level language? So first property, high level language, is done. Next thing is, it is robust. Why it is robust? Suppose you might have heard this kind of sentence, that your relationship are very robust. What does it mean? That means your relationship won't be affected by any kind of external things. Correct? Your relationship won't be affected by any kind of external thing or any kind of misunderstanding. What does it mean in terms of Java? Now Java, once you are writing, suppose I am writing some code in my Mac machine. Okay, the same code can be written or same code can be ran, in Windows. External things got changed, can be ran in Linux. External thing again got changed, or environment again got changed, can be Android or any other ways. Okay, so when we are writing any Java program, or Java is designed in such a way, it is called write once, read or run many times. Write once, and read or run many times. It is very important. Okay, write once and run many times from wherever you want. Okay, write once but run many times from wherever you want. What does it mean? Suppose you are writing one code in your Windows. The same code can be ran in Mac machine, same code can be ran in Linux machine, same code can be ran in Android, same code can be ran in any other operating systems also. Okay, so that is why Java is called robust language. Java is called robust language. How it is achieving this kind of robustness, we will discuss later. Okay, next thing, Java is object oriented. Object oriented. What is object oriented? Now see, object orientation we'll discuss in detail in other classes, in later classes, but for now let me give you an example. Suppose we have a class called car. What is a car? What do you mean by car? For any car, right? So car has some properties, right, or some rules. What are those rules? Basically, it should have one steering, one gear, 4 wheels, and one engine. Correct? So these are the common factor of a car. Whatever may be, it could be nano, or it could be any Mercedes. These are the common properties, right? Now inheriting these common properties, or using these common properties, Maruti created Alto. Okay, Tata created Nano. Mercedes created whatever, it's beyond my level. Mercedes. Okay, BMW created its car, one of the model. Audi created, let's say, Audi Q3, right? So if we consider this as a set of rules, using this set of rules, these objects are created. Same way in Java also, we have a set of rules. Okay, we have a pro forma which is called class. Okay, using these class properties, there may be some variables, methods, constants. Okay, so to use these constants or use these fields of the class, we have to create an object of this class. Okay, we have to create object of this class. We will discuss it later. In detail we will discuss this particular concept in later. But object is, why it is object oriented? Because to run any program we have to create some objects, okay, of a class. It's all object. Java program, when you write some Java program, right, you have to create some class, you have to create some object. Otherwise, you cannot run the program. Okay, the plain text you cannot write. You have to first write the set of rules or class, and you have to use those set of rules. Okay, that is why Java is called object oriented. Okay, any question? You understood, right? The concept. Next is next property is it's secure. So why it is secure? Unlike C language, you might have read in your engineering days C, right? So in C there is a concept of call by value and call by address. Okay, call by value and call by address. So in C, in call by address portion, you are directly accessing the memory location or address. Okay, you're directly accessing the memory location or address. But in Java, in case of Java, it's only call by value is possible. In Java, only call by value is possible. What is call by value? Call by value means you are only calling the value irrespective of its address. You don't know the address. Irrespective of its address, you are calling the value, whatever it is, stored inside that particular address area. Okay, and that address is denoted by, again, that address is not revealed. That address is stored in a method which is called variable. Okay, so suppose int, okay, int a equal to 10, right? Int a equal to 10. So what is that a? This is integer. Okay, we have memory like this, okay, in our computer memory, RAM, ROM, whatever. So this a is stored, suppose here, okay, 10. So the value 10 is stored here, and the address is stored. This address is denoted, this address not stored, it is denoted by the a. Okay, and what is a and how it is stored? See, for each and every value has corresponding hash key. Hash key means if we convert a character value or any string value to integer value, that would be its hash value. Okay, it's called hash value. If anything other than numbers, right, anything we are converting into integer value, it will be converted into integer value, and that value is called, it's a random value. Okay, it's not like that it has some specific value, or it is a random value, and that integer value will be assigned for the address location. Okay, so in Java we are not accessing the address or the memory location directly. Okay, we are accessing those locations, or we are accessing directly the value stored inside that particular location using its hash value or using some variable. Without variable, nothing is possible. You cannot store anything. You have to have some variable first. Got it? So that is why you are not able to access address directly or memory location, memory portion directly using Java, Java can be termed as a secure language. Secure language. See if you have understood or not. Any question? No, 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 no. No, no. Forget that hash. I mean, that hash value. Okay. Forget that hash value. Any location. This is my memory, right? This is my memory. And these are the memory locations. Smallest possible memory locations. Correct? Suppose I am putting int a equal to 10. Okay. Now this 10 will be stored where? This 10 will be stored in the integer area. There are areas separated. Okay. So integer area, let's say here. Okay. Now what is the address of this particular location? This particular location address, whatever could be the address, that address would be stored or denoted by a. Okay, that address would be denoted by a. In a location, value 10 is stored. In a location, value 10 is stored. Now a value, what is a value? How Java is identifying, that is its internal thing. It could be its hash value. Hash value means, suppose it converting a value into corresponding integer value, right? And in that particular in that particular location, integer value means 0 1 2 3 like that, like एक का value जो है वो 101 है. So in 101th position, A has stored this 10, but we do not know, it's random whether it is stored in a 101 position or not. It's random. It's all decided by Java's internal architecture. Okay, so just remember one thing: in Java, we do not store or we do not directly access any address position, address location, or memory location. We access the value only. Okay, using some variables. We access the values using some variables. That is why we don't know where it is actually stored. We are just accessing the variable. We are just accessing the value using the variable. See, is it clear? So don't think that only hash value will be. According to the hash value, it will store. Hash value in Java architecture, hash value is one of the method, but it could have other methods also, and probably it is random. Okay, it's random. It's not in our hand that okay, I'll put my value in this particular position. No, we can't. Okay, in memory, we cannot access memory directly through Java. So that is why it is a secure programming language. Secure programming language. So all the properties you understood: high level, robust, object oriented, and secure programming language. Then what is Java? The refined definition of Java is: Java is a high level robust, object oriented, oriented and secure programming language. Okay, this is the definition of Java in technical term. Okay, and not just programming language, not just it's a platform. Okay, no, it's not. It has a technical definition, which is Java is a high level, robust, object oriented and secure programming language. Okay, now I also mentioned one thing, that Java is also a platform. Java is also a platform. Java is also a platform. Okay. So what is a platform basically? The platform is where any programming language or any program runs. Okay, platform is any program runs. Suppose Saregama is a platform for all the singers. What is that? So that in Saregama platform, all the singers go and shows their talent. Right? So in the same way, in Java, we should have a platform where all the programs will run. And Java provides that platform. Java provides that platform in terms of some runtime environment, okay, or which is called Java runtime environment. We'll learn what is that Java runtime environment or JRE, what is JVM. We'll learn those things. Okay, but Java provides this kind of environments, runtime environments. Okay, and some APIs or libraries. APIs or libraries. Suppose you are cooking in a kitchen, biryani you are cooking. So what you need some masalas, right? You need some masalas. So those masalas will be act as the library. So that will be given by this kind of APIs. Okay, so Java is a programming language as well as a platform. Why it is platform? Because Java provides some runtime environment, Java runtime environment, Java virtual machines, and some APIs. Okay, so it is called a platform also. Understood why it is called platform? It's not theory or highly conceptual things, it's just good to know basically. Okay, talking about some history of Java. Okay, history of Java. Java was developed by Sun Microsystem. Okay, Java was developed by Sun Microsystem. Okay, in 1995 by James Gosling. He is called father of Java. James Gosling recently retired from Sun Microsystem. Okay, and you will be surprised that he has not changed once in life. He has not. I mean, he was so satisfied with Sun Microsystem that he has not changed once, even at least once in his life. And recently, maybe 2-3 months back, I got the news that he is retired now. Okay, that means he is 60 and up years. So James Gosling is known as father of Java, and it was first developed by Sun Microsystem. Later, this Sun Microsystem was acquired by Oracle Corporation. Oracle Corporation. Now also Java is maintained and developed by Oracle corporations only. Okay. First, Java's name was Oak. It was not Java, it was Oak first. But that time, when they went to the legal uh, authority and tried to register this Oak name, the name Oak, they found that there is already a company called Oak. Okay, then they decided to change the name and they changed the name to Java. It's good to know. I mean, it's not like it's just a history, brief history of Java. Okay, fine. Now the thing is how Java works. Mean the Java architecture. What is the how Java works in the back end? It's very important. So, as you know, right, this is a computer we are using. We are instructing our computer to do something for us, right? And what is computer? Computer is an electrical or electronics device. And what electronic device understands? It's only high voltage and low voltage, nothing else. It's only high voltage. Whatever UI you are seeing, na? Whatever things, the backend program actually instructs the computer that please show something like this. This is my program, and this is your machine like language in 0 and 1s. Okay, so behind all the programs, behind all the applications, behind all the UIs, only zeros and ones are present. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be internet. It could be, you know, the browser things, browser websites. It could be the paint. Now you are seeing the paint. Okay, it could be WhatsApp. So anything could be, but computer only understands zeros and ones. Okay, computer only understands zeros and ones, that is high voltage to low voltage. So first thing, but we do not understand high voltage and low voltage, right? We as a human being do not understand high voltage and low voltage language. We understand English like language or human readable language. So we'll be working or we'll be writing our code in Java, okay, which is an English like language. Okay, so this is my Java code. Let's say this is my Java code. Okay, this Java code will be fed to compiler. Okay, compiler. Okay, this code, Java code, will be fed to compiler. Okay, now what this compiler will do? This compiler will compile this Java code or human readable code into bytecode. Which is what is bytecode? Bytecode is a code which is neither understandable by human nor understandable by machine. It's a mediator, I mean intermediate language or code. Bytecode is what? Bytecode is neither understandable by human nor understandable by machine. Okay, so this bytecode we have. Now this bytecode will be fed to a section which is called a Java virtual machine. What is virtual machine? You are working with virtual machine in Westpac, right? You are all working in virtual machine in Westpac. You do not have client machine as physical machine, or you do not have a laptop or Westpac laptop. You have a virtual machine or VM. Okay, so same thing in Java, they create one virtual machine whenever you are running a program, you're compiling and running a program, a virtual machine got created. Okay, a virtual machine got created. Now this bytecode, whatever this unreadable code is there, okay, whatever unreadable code is there, this code will be take to Java virtual machine using a concept called interpreter. Line by line, what interpreter will do? Interpreter will line by line read this unreadable code and give it to Java virtual machine. Interpreter will read this unreadable, machine unreadable as well as human unreadable code to virtual machine. But how? What is the process? It would be reading line by line, not at a time. It would be reading line by line. That is what interpreter works. Do you know what is interpreter in terms of in any plays, any dramas? Have you seen any drama in life? There are some interpreters. Okay, they do not remember the dialogues in drama, in live drama. They have interpreter in backstage who used to poke them with line by line dialogues. Okay, so this interpreter will read these unreadable, human unreadable and machine unreadable code line by line to JVM or Java virtual machine. Now what Java virtual machine will do? Java virtual machine is like a kitchen where you will cook the biryani, and for cooking the biryani, what you want? You want some masalas, which will be in terms of Java will be internal libraries, okay, there are some libraries, okay, and some platform to execute that thing, like to cook your biryani you need some gas oven or any electrical oven. So that will be provided by Java runtime environment, which is called JRE, Java runtime environment. So what will be the components or masalas of the Java virtual machine? It would be internal libraries and JREs. With the help of internal libraries and JREs, our program or this line by line program will be executed on top of our operating system. And in operating system means that our whatever operating system we have and the microprocessor things, right? So and we'll see our programming output, whatever output we are seeing. Got it? So Java program will first compile to bytecode. Bytecode is neither human readable or machine readable. Then this bytecode will be line by line fed to Java virtual machine, or which is called JVM. Okay, Java virtual machine. A virtual machine, if you do not understand what is Java virtual machine, it's a virtual machine which will do or which will actually execute, which will actually manipulate and execute your code. Okay, it's a virtual machine, not a physical machine, a virtual machine. Okay, whatever code is fed to Java virtual machine through interpreter, it will execute those line by line on top of your OS or operating system, and it will show the output. This is how the whole Java architecture works. Any question on here? Clear, na? Fine. We'll start in detail this JRE, JVM, JDK, whatever those things are. We'll start from tomorrow because that will be more technical, and maybe what is her name? I forgot. Rupali. Rupali will be also there, right? So, maybe we'll start from tomorrow. But if you are planning to, attend some interview, this question, Java architecture, is very important for you. Okay, it's very important for you, Java architecture, because me as an interviewer, I used to ask this question: can you please explain Java architecture? Because see, if you understand this architecture will answer many questions. What are the questions? Why Java is compiled as well as interpreted language? You have this answer, right? Java is a compiled as well as interpreted language. Compiled as well as interpreted language. Why Java is robust or platform independent? Because Java program, if you see, Java program works on, actual program works on JVM, right? Java program works on JVM. Program you have written anywhere, it could be Windows, it could be Mac, it could be Linux, anything, right? But actual code is running where? Inside JVM. JVM is what? JVM is popping up on runtime. It's a part of runtime environment. JVM is a part of runtime environment, JRE. Okay, so whenever you are running your program will run on top of JVM. That is why Java is platform independent. Okay, unlike C, C++, C Sharp, those are not platform independent. You cannot run C language or C++ language any other any other than Windows. Those are Windows. Suppose VB script, it's only for Windows. If you want to run some VB script in Linux or something like that, you need some virtual machine. You need some compiler, extra compiler. But in case of Java, you do not need it. Whatever program you have written in your in Windows, same program can be ran in Linux. Same program can be ran in Mac machine, because the actual program is not using the OS things, operating system things. It is running on top of Java virtual machine, inside Java virtual machine. And Java virtual machine, that program, whatever program is running Java virtual inside Java virtual machine, that program is showing the output using your operating system. That is different, because JVM, Java is OS independent or operating system environment independent, but JVM is not. JVM is another software which needs OS dependency. We'll talk in later stage how JVM works, how JRE works. We'll emphasize all these things very in detailed way. Okay. Any question so far? Okay, then I mean maybe we'll start our main thing from tomorrow when Rupali will be there, and we'll continue, right? Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah.